Hi, this is Rebecca if you're coming across me for the first time, and I am here today to tell you about different visas that you can use to come to UAE. As we all know, UAE is made up of 7 emirates, of which Dubai is most likely the most prominent one. So to get yourself visit this beautiful paradise, you will need to have specific visas. Now, beginning with the tourist visas, a big congratulations to you all if you're holding a ticket to the FIFA World Cup Qatar, because you will only need 100 dirhams, which is approximately $27, to get yourself a 90-day multiple entry visa. Multiple entry means you can use one visa to come in and out of UAE at any time across all through the 90-day of the visa duration. Isn't that great? Well, I have a few questions which were asked by many of you, and that's what I'm going to be answering one by one. And so that I give you the information based on what you asked, just to make sure your questions all get answered. The first question is, how long is the UAE tourist visa valid for? That is the long-term 5-year tourist visa. This is also a multiple entry visa, and it is valid for 60 days from the date of issue. That means once you get the visa issued, you are given 60 days to use it. Otherwise, it will be expired and cannot be used thereafter. But if you come into the country within your 60 days of validity, you can stay in the country for up to 90 days without exiting. You cannot go beyond 90 days, meaning if your 90-day mark is about to reach, you will be required to plan your exit by the 90-day mark, or plan to request for an extension, which is what I'm going to be talking about later on in this same video. Another question asked was, who is eligible for the 5-year multiple entry visa? Everybody, all nationality, every foreigner is eligible for this visa. All you have to do is to provide your passport. It has to have a validity of 6 months or more. You provide a passport photograph, colored passport photograph. You provide proof of balance on your account being not less than $4,000 and its equivalent. And you provide a bank statement for 6 months. And after that, you give in your application and wait to be approved. Big question. How to apply? You can apply directly to the ICA website. You must ensure that the data you provide in this UAE visa application is correct to the best of your knowledge, because this kind of visa is thoroughly checked, because you're going to be in the country, you're going to be free to come in and out of the country for a long period of 5 years. So just to make sure the authorities are doing the right decision, they'll make a thorough check before this visa can be issued to you. You might be required to provide additional documents before you can get this visa. For example, a proof of stay, where you'll be staying while you come in the UAE. If you're not sure of this, I would recommend you ask your embassy, just to make sure you give the right address. Also, you might be required to give proof of insurance that can be used in this country. As you all know, inevitables. So insurance is very important as well. So once you have those, if there's any other information required, of course, you'll be told and you can provide the same, and then the process can continue. Now, I'll take you through the process quickly of how to apply online. First, step 1 is to access the website. Access the ICA website to start your online application. The UAE visa application, once you access the website, click on the public services. Then this will give you a list of UAE visas you can apply for. Check the box which says visa multiple entry, long term, 5 years for all nationalities. And then from there, the rest is filling in what is required, and it's quite seamless. If you apply through the ICA portal, you might track your visa application using your application number and the email address you used while registering. Why would they reject my UAE tourist visa? This is entirely up to the immigration. However, if your visa gets rejected, it comes along with the reasons why. So they'll be able to tell you why your visa has been rejected, and if you can work upon that, you can reapply in a later time. Can I extend my 5-year multiple entry UAE tourist visa? The answer is yes. If you exceed your 90-day, remember I talked about it before. I said you can only stay within the country for 90 days and not more than that. But if you wish to stay longer, up to a period of not more than 180 days, you can apply for an extension. And this can be done online through the ICA platform. And once it is done, actually the application for extension is more like the same of applying for a new visa. So it will be same, it will be easier, so you don't have to worry about that. But when you apply through the ICA platform for the extension, it will be given to you and you can extend your stay within the country for up to another 90 days, which is 180 days. What is the grace period if a tourist overstays their visa? There is a 10-day grace period given upon every visa. In this grace period, you'll have a time to apply for a new visa, for a visa extension, or to exit the country. Now, if you go beyond your grace period, the question is, what is the fine per day for lapsed tourist visas? Overstaying permitted days in the UAE will cost you 100 dirhams for each extra days stayed in the country after the 10 days given as grace period. Another question is, what are the documents required for Dubai tourist visas? You need a clear passport of the sponsor, clear passport of the sponsored person, travel insurance, copy of confirmed flight bookings, bank approval letter, proof of sufficient funds, passport-sized colored photographs, proof that you paid the visa, that is the pay slip, and completed visa application. As simple as that. And depending on where you're applying, you may need additional documents. There's a general question which was asked by someone, and it is, what is the validity of the Dubai tourist visa? It depends on your plan. Tourist visas to the UAE can be valid for 30 days, for 90 days, and the multiple entry visa that we've talked about, the long term, which is 5 years. You might be asking yourself how you can apply for this visa. You can apply it through the licensed agencies, through the hotel, of course, after making payments for the bookings and confirming your stay. And as I said, you check on the visa prices first, and then you can come to the hotel and ask them to assist you with getting the visa. They'll do it for you. And then we have the licensed agencies which are authorized to get visas for you in the UAE. And we have the airlines, which I talked about prices just a few minutes ago, about airline price, different prices. If you miss it, you can just go back a little bit and check it out. Thank you so much for keeping up with me. I hope this video has been able to answer most of your questions. Those are the questions I got asked by many of you through the comment section. So if you're there and your question has not been answered, you can go to the comment section, write down your question, and I'll be able to answer it from right there. Or maybe, if need be, I'll make a video to make sure I answer all the questions asked through the comment section.